video, I'm gonna break down, react, and review Broadway musical stars TikTok compilation. So, let's sing something. La la la! If you are new to my channel, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon because I come out with a new video every single day teaching you how to sing. Yay! Now today, it's different. This is kind of cool. It's my first TikTok day. I put together a compilation of different TikToks sung or like covers sung by musical Broadway theater people. And we're going to go through and I'm going to break down how they're vocally doing, what they're doing, and how you can do the same thing too. As I go through it, I'm also going to create a downloadable cheat sheet format of everything that I'll be talking about. And you can get your hands on that PDF for free by going to vocalfreebies.com, click on cheat sheets, and then click on musical theater TikToks. Yes, that's what we're going for. The first one we have is Jordan Fisher from the musical Dear Evan Hansen. I want to definitely point out because that I haven't heard him fully let loose. I've heard him when I did a musical review of him for my Dear Evan Hansen week, just so you know, is on every Monday. And I don't feel like that song really pushed his limits like this song did. That was amazing. He was doing really good at way. He made sure that his A, it was a little bit spread, but there was truthfully enough space in there so it wasn't way. It was nice and open within the throat and the mouth area, so it still got a nice ring to it. And then when he went from the belt into a soft relax and then into that falsetto and mixed up there. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was so well done. And he just pinged the crap out of it, which is where he lifted up that nasopharynx and allowed it to just come right out the top. That was nice. Next we have is Renee Rapp from Mean Girls.
I know I'm not that hungry, but look, I'm back at the fridge.
I knew this had to do like with boredom and COVID and like being stuck inside, but I love it. Can I also say that her eyebrows are like on point? I'm so jealous. Now, her trills are so smooth, and I noticed that in a lot of her TikToks, all of her trills are just amazingly smooth. She has a really good job of making sure that as she does the trill, she's making sure that she's sending the sound forward and she doesn't pull the sound back too much. Because when you're going for ad-libs or trills or fast changes with the vocals, you want to be able to stretch them and allow the weight to get off of them so they can make the quick adjustments. And that's what she is doing here. She does have a different tone to her voice where she purposely kind of pulls it back. No, instead no, it's no, or whatever that trill is, but it's no. She kind of pulls back her sound just a little bit, but stylistically, I think it really, really works, truthfully. Let's hear it one more time because it was so short.
I know I'm not that hungry, but look, I'm back at the fridge.
Do you like to sing? Then you should join my Facebook group. We go live with vocal warm-ups, singing Saturdays, warm-up Wednesdays, and even our monthly group challenge with all sorts of prizes. Click the link in the description below and join our creative community of singers just like you. Now we have Samantha Pauly from Six the Musical.
This is something that I mentioned in my final song a day on Instagram. This is what I did for most of previews in Chicago. and then we ended up switching it because it was too much. But every once in a while, if I'm feeling sassy, I'll throw it into a show. This is it.
Bite my lip and pull my hair as you tell me I'm the fairest of the fair.
What? That was amazing. Now they're all really good acoustics in that kitchen, I have to say. So out of all the places she could be singing, she picked a great place. I love, because I've heard her sing before, and I love that she really lifts the sound and sends it forward more than anyone I've heard. She's almost bringing back that sound of that pingy forward sound that I personally love, and the airiness that's trending right now, a little bit more of like the Billie Eilish sound, doesn't merit that. It doesn't ask for the same. So I really love that she brings that back with a little bit of that grit and attitude, and as she's going into it, she's really lifting up in there. I don't know if I could even do that. It might be
That's a little more normal.
Tell me I'm the fairest of the fair. Playtime's over.
Yeah, that does actually make more sense. I think it is a little bit too over the top. I mean, it's up to you guys. What do you think? Do you think it's over the top? I personally think it is. I think the second version was more doable, especially as a show that goes on every single night. I know she could vocally do it, but I feel like it's too much gymnastics. And there are definitely times when people are singing that I feel like they're hitting the note just because they can, not because the song asks for it. And I feel like that was a really great choice from them not to add in that crazy high note, because I don't think the song needed it. I think she was right on that one. Up next we have Antonio Cipriano. I'm sorry if I just totally said his name wrong. My first time, from Jagged Little Pill.
What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling.
So I would love to hear him. He's doing like a UGH, falling instead of falling again. I'd love to hear him modify that vowel a little bit more to a fallen again and less of a fallen again, because the is gonna cause like a closure. It's all in the throat. Is also going to cause that diaphragm and stomach area to contract, which causes tension. And you can kind of see some of the tension on the side of his neck. And if he modified that vowel to a fallen instead of a fallen, he'd have more space and more freedom within this. But it's still really good.
What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around?
It's fallen, I'm fall instead of I'm fall is what he's doing there. And that's my little tidbit. So I've worked with a lot of piano players and people who sing with piano, and number one thing I see every single time is this. See my neck? And what happens when your head is totally out of alignment and you're playing piano, you've now got the weight of your head in front of you. I like to describe it as in if your head were a bowling ball and you're holding the bowling ball all the way out in front of you with straight arms, how long could you hold that bowling ball before your arms start shaking and things go kind of crazy? Not very long, right? But if you took that same bowling ball and you pulled it close to your chest and you held it within your whole body supporting it rather than just the arms, you could hold it for a long time. It's the same thing with your head. When your head is all the way forward, the neck has to hold it, just the neck, not the rest of the body. Now, when you bring the head back, then the rest of the body holds the weight of the head, which keeps it relaxed. When your head's out and forward, you have strain on the neck from holding that weight. So he's playing piano, which is amazing. First of all, I think that's really great that he can do both, but I'd like to just take his head and position it back more in alignment with his body, and that would probably help with some of these high notes. Next we have Ryan Mccarten from Heathers.
Broadway challenge. Let's sing On My Own from Les Miserables.
On my own, pretending he's beside me.
I, for some reason, did not expect that. I don't know. I didn't expect that light, spoken kind of, almost still gritty voice. I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't expect it for some reason. I expect him to go more falsetto, but he's actually bringing the chords together quite a bit here within the speaking texture. Huh.
All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver.
So on that high note of, first of all, let me just say, it sounds beautiful. I love that he's choosing to even start it off with more of a speaking tone and then growing in from there. The pavement shines like, like, that's definitely high in his range. It's definitely high for a guy, for sure. But I would like him to open up a little bit more in it. I think he could do it. You can see actually as he goes for it, he's lifting, but he's shifting his whole body at the same time. And I would almost rather him to do the opposite, as weird as this is, because he's thinking of it so high. I would suggest to sit down into it. The pavement shines like silver.
All the light,
Let's see if he does it again.
misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight.
New Broadway challenge.
What?
Let's sing
What?
On...
It ends right there? He was about to let loose. That's not fair. Oh. And next we have Andrea Macasaet. I'm probably saying that totally wrong, and please comment down below and let me know how to say it correctly, because I actually did research and I couldn't figure it out. From the musical Six. And can I just say, she's like my favorite character. When I first saw her perform, I was like, I don't know. I was totally judgy, you guys. And I was like, oh, she's supposed to be that character. And I was like judging, like, oh, she's not the look that I would think of. But she brings in this cute, perky, sassy thing. And I just fell in love with her. So, yes. I'm a little biased towards her because I do watch quite a bit of her stuff.
I'm the Muses. You're Meg. Face it like a grown-up.
Oh, she's just so
When
cute.
you gonna own up that you got it bad.
Whoa, no chance, no way, I won't say it, no.
Give up, give in, check the grin, you're in love.
It's too cliche, I won't say I'm in love. Your face, I won't say it.
Whew, the beauty about the way that she sings as we continue, I want you to focus on, even though she's not fully unhinging her jaw, like with love, she's doing love instead of love. The way that she places her sound so far forward, sorry. The way that she places her sound so far forward, she still pops open the space within her mouth, and her vocal cords, you guys, they just stretch so beautifully. It's just such a beautiful mixed, stretched high voice. I am so in love with it, but you'll see her tongue divots down. La has that divot in it. It's not filled. And so even though she doesn't unhinge, she still puts a lot of space within her facial frame.
Get off my case, I won't say it.
Girl, don't be proud, it's okay, you're in love.
Oh, at least out loud, I won't say I'm in love.
Ah.
Shall
Now that trill at the end, and then into the decrescendo where she's bringing down her volume and adding a little bit more. Say I'm in love. That little excess air within it to float it on out, and she's just so cute. I think her and I would get along really well. Go ahead and click here for my free downloadable cheat sheet on how to sing like the cast of Wicked, Dear Evan Hansen, Hamilton, Six, you name it, free downloadable. And click here for all of my musical theater related reaction reviews, and come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next song. La la la.